So the hearing vertigo line is going to start just above the 1.5 centimeters above the apex of the ear, so right about here. I'm going to start at the midpoint of this. And go back a couple centimeters, hoping not to get into Dr. Helm's temporalis muscle. So far, so good. That's
definitely a different sensation from the needles going in the scalp. It's not particularly unpleasant, it's just different, more complex.
Okay, so I'm going to come up 2 centimeters here and put this needle in and take it back to the beginning of the last one. Again, hoping not to. I'm putting this in as tangentially to the skin as I can and still keeping it in the tissue. There we go. Now if you talk, you can see it's in the muscle, or at least over the muscle. It may not be in.
If it were deeper, it would probably be uncomfortable. This is okay for yawning and talking. A big yawn, not great.
Not so good. Now, I don't need to put these in this other side, but if I were going to do it in the other side, I would do it. Oops, I'm standing in my own way here. If I were going to go on the other side, I would come here and go anterior, and then back here and go anterior. Okay? Does that make sense?
And I agree with Brad. Using two 40 millimeter needles gives you a lot better control, keeping the depth of your slide even, rather than using a thick one. All right.
Okay, now we'll turn you the other way. And so the balance lines. Here's my occipital protuberance. So I'm going to come over 4 centimeters, which is about 2 of my thumbs, and start here. Am I in the way? And come inferiorly this way. Let's see if I can do this without getting in the way of the camera. I can't see where I am.
And this sensation is completely negligible. It's just, a neutral needle sensation.
I don't think so, because they're not going to want to keep it in that position. And once the needles are in, you're not going to want them to move a lot. So, there we go. Okay, so you would do the same thing on this side. Yeah. Okay? Questions about that?
Okay.
We good? Get some cotton. Some cotton. We're out of cotton. Hold on. Kleenex. Hanky. Hanky. Something. Here we go. We're good. So we'll just pull this out. I just like to keep my finger, thumb right where the needle is when it's coming out. And we've got no bleeding there. Come around here. Turn this one down. Turn this one out. This one out. Good.